So look, if you've been struggling with weight loss like I did, I know all about it. I got something that could be a game changer for you. It's called the AI Weight Loss Playbook. It's an ebook that if I had back in 2012, it would have saved me so much time. It would have saved me so much frustration. I would have got it done a lot quicker. Whether you're trying to figure out what to eat, what workouts you should be doing, or how to stay motivated, this book gives you the step-by-step answers that erases all of the confusion and the frustration from the weight loss process. All you need is your phone and you'll get a personalized workout program, a personalized meal plan, and tips on how to stay motivated and to dial in the mindset, which is the most important part. So if you're tired of the confusion and you're ready to take control for real, then I want you to grab the AI Weight Loss Playbook right now. This is the ebook that I wish I had in the beginning of my journey. Download your copy right now. The link is in the description. You're welcome. Listen, I know you're tired of living life in that body that feels drained, feels sluggish. You don't feel confident in your body. You're always experiencing pains. I know you are sick of that shit. I can relate to it. And you're frustrated as hell because you tried every diet under the sun. You tried different workout routines and life always gets in the way, or you can't find a way to just stick to it. And I get it because I was there too. I was 360 pounds, frustrated with life. I felt very insecure. I didn't feel confident. It affected my relationship. Anytime I was out with my woman and we seen a dude at the mall who was fit and her eyes happened to glance past him, I would automatically assume she was looking at him because he was attractive and I wasn't, right? It was fucking me up in the head. And just like you, I was convinced that I was broken in some way. It was just because I was lazy or I didn't have enough willpower or discipline. But what if I told you that that's not the case? What if I told you that the issue isn't you haven't been able to stick to a diet and an exercise plan? The issue is you have to learn to respect yourself in a whole nother way. And unlocking this realization is going to change everything for you. And I'm going to break that down today for you in this video. Now, here's the facts. When you start to treat your body with respect, healthy eating choices stop feeling like some sort of punishment and it starts to feel like an investment into yourself. From the place of self-respect, exercise becomes a way to honor your body. It's not this thing where you're punishing yourself or exercise is just a means to burn off calories or to burn off food. No, it transforms the entire experience. Think about it this way. Would you put cheap gas in a Lamborghini? Would you take this Lamborghini down to a crackhead in your neighborhood to get the oil change? But a lot of us, we're treating our bodies like a goddamn 1998 Corolla. We're treating our bodies like they're disposable, like we get another one when we fuck this one up. It doesn't happen that way. So with this video, I'm gonna teach you how to make the mental shift, and I'm gonna get into details so that you can start to change the way you experience eating healthy and exercise, which is gonna help you stick to it. So I talk about this concept of self-respect, right? And I'm gonna teach you how to use this to get the body of your dreams. Self-respect is merely loving yourself and treating yourself with care. A lot of us, we put ourselves third, behind our wife, behind the kids, behind the job. We don't take care of ourselves. And what we don't realize is putting ourselves third and fourth is not serving anyone else. You can't pour from an empty cup. Respecting the body, the only body that you're gonna get, the body that God gave you, that we have to honor, learning how to respect yourself in this way is gonna change the game for you. Now listen, a lot of ways we disrespect ourselves and we don't even realize it. Now this tendency that most of us have, I'm guilty of this as well, to compare ourselves, measuring our progress against the appearance of someone else's. That is disrespect. That is not self-care. Being mindful. I'm trying to get into exact examples to give you an idea of what the disrespect looks like for you currently. So that's one way, comparing yourself to others. So another example, negative self-talk, constantly telling yourself that you're not good enough or you're too lazy, right? That voice in our head, we all experience it. This is an example of disrespecting yourself. Another one, treating exercise as a punishment rather than for health or enjoyment. This is another way that we disrespect ourselves. This is another way that we got the fucking game twisted. Exercise is not a punishment. It is not a sacrifice, especially as a man, because 90% of the people watch this channel are men. We deserve to feel strong. We deserve to feel healthy. And we deserve to live life in a body that is functional, that can chase someone down if they snatch your kid. So exercising is a way to train yourself for life, to be prepared for anything. So we can't look at it as punishment. We got to look at it as a gift, right? But that perspective shift takes time. Another example, feeling guilty or ashamed after you eat something unhealthy. Put it in the comment section if you can relate to this. This is a form of self-disrespect. We're gonna eat pizza sometimes. We're gonna have cookies sometimes. It's not the end of the world. Another example is this all or nothing thinking. Believing that one setback ruins the entire journey, which leads to self-sabotage. And I'm gonna give you guys some examples of how we can change this. How do we fix this? The way we fix this is through developing a mindset of self-compassion. You got to let yourself off the motherfucking hook sometimes. You have to be empathetic with yourself. You have to be kind to yourself. You have to understand that what you're trying to do is break a spell. It's going to take time. It's going to take patience, right? Understand that self-love, it reduces the anxiety. It reduces the stress that we experience on this journey, which allows us to be more consistent, which allows us not to fall into this cycle of emotional eating, right? When we beat ourselves up, it causes us to feel fucking shitty. And when we feel shitty, we want to eat shitty things. By developing a compassionate mindset, you can better cope with the setbacks. You feel more equipped to handle the ups and downs of the journey. It allows us to recover from the slip-ups without spiraling into unhealthy behaviors. Let's talk about how to actually reverse some of this, right? So when you find yourself comparing yourself to others, you have to affirm to yourself. You have to say this shit out loud. I believe in my progress and trust that my efforts will pay off. This is practical as it gets. You notice the negative thought. You notice yourself comparing yourself to somebody across the room in the gym. You have to catch that and say to yourself, yeah, I believe in my progress and I trust that my efforts is going to pay off. Another thing you can say, I focus on my own growth, not how I measure up to anyone else's. I respect where I am today and I know that I'm building something lasting. I'm proud of my resilience in the work that I'm putting in day by day. Screenshot this. You literally have to replace these thoughts with a different thought and say it out loud. I don't care if you need to pull this up on a note. Whenever you notice these thoughts, you have to replace them. This is how you shift your mindset. Exercising as a punishment. How do you address this one? You have to tell yourself every workout is a power move. I'm investing in my strength and my resilience. How about you practice saying this shit to yourself before you go into the gym? You actually approach your workouts with this intention, with this energy. It changes the experience. Another thing you can say, this is my way of investing in myself. Exercise is a way for you to invest in yourself. Tell yourself that. I'm not here to burn off anything. I'm here to build myself up. So anytime you find yourself in this mindset of exercising just for weight loss or exercising as a way to punish yourself for something that you ate, you have to affirm yourself. You have to reframe your thinking and use these statements to achieve that. Now, when it comes to feeling guilty and ashamed after eating something unhealthy, this is what you can say to yourself. I focus on the bigger picture of my health journey, not a single meal. I'm not just focusing on one meal. This is a lifelong journey. Another thing you can say to yourself, enjoying food is a part of living fully. I don't need to punish myself for it. Another thing, one choice doesn't define me. I'm allowed to eat foods without guilt. And again, this comes down to being aware of when you're having thoughts or emotions that aren't serving you, that are setting you back. You got to understand the connection between the mind and the body is so direct. Your thoughts affect your body in real time. One negative thought can reduce your strength during a lift. I don't know if you've ever experienced this, but I've gotten bad news in the middle of a workout and all of a sudden, I can't even lift the weights anymore. I don't feel strong. There's a direct connection between your thoughts and emotions to your body. And you got to be aware of that. Now, I usually don't do this. What we're battling here with these unhealthy thought patterns and this unhealthy perspective and these conditioned ways of operating that is so disrespectful to ourselves, we need the support of a higher power in order to really untangle these wires. Your creator gives you awareness around these thoughts and beliefs that have been constantly defeating you over the last 5, 10, 15 years, however long it's been for you. Pray that your creator helps to shift your perspective, to shift your idea of what exercise and healthy eating means to you. What is your attitude about a healthy eating choice? Is it a sacrifice for you to eat a chicken salad instead of eating a double bacon cheeseburger? Is it a sacrifice or is it an investment into the version of yourself that you want to be? Your attitude about it, your perspective on it, the inner narrative means so much. And we have to be mindful of that. And it's a spell. And not only is it happening on the inside, we've been taught this. The McDonald's on every corner, the commercials. We've been bamboozled. We've been finessed into thinking that not eating these foods that are destroying us or not exercising is some way treating ourselves. And it's bullshit. And healthy eating doesn't have to be a sacrifice. But I'm begging you to, if you have a spiritual life, do not negate calling on your creator to support you with this. We need that sort of help because, again, it's going to take a powerful mindset shift in order for you to go from where you are right now, where a lot of this stuff may not even be landing for you. You may be saying, Brix, you sound crazy. I don't know what you're talking about. And this is why you need to pray about this stuff. You feel stuck in your current body. You keep quitting your journey because of the wires that are crossed in your head. I'm talking to you from the other side of this. And I'm telling you, it's not about willpower and discipline and you being lazy. It's about changing the fact that what you now look at as a treat to yourself is actually you disrespecting yourself. A lot of the default mental activity of our mind, right? The comparison, the negative self-talk. This is all a form of disrespect to yourself. And you no longer should tolerate this shit. And there's a process. And the process starts, for one, I think you should pray about it. And two, for you to have the intention to build the awareness every single day around the thoughts, around the emotions, around the ideas that are keeping you trapped in that body. I'm currently taking on online coaching clients where I have a systematic approach to helping you make the mindset shift so that your body can follow. Get off of this roller coaster. At some point, you got to realize that this is not just a diet and exercise thing. It's a lot deeper, right? And I want to support you with that. So if you are ready to make the investment into yourself and figure out if you and I are a good fit for each other, sign up for a discovery call. I am also doing a free mentorship. It's called the Mindful Muscle Mentorship Program. There's a link in the description to sign up for the mentorship program. It's done via email, and I give you life-changing information. I send you at least 2 emails every week with the breakdown of this stuff in a way where I can't even do it here on YouTube. All right, so sign up for the mentorship program as well. Guys, hit the thumbs up button. Much love to the Brix Squad. And remember, the body that you want is owned by a higher version of yourself. So evolve. Peace.